Good morning students. This is the class for 7th standard subject social and topic name is geography third lesson population and settlement. Okay, so in this lesson we are going to see about population, races and their classification and different religious major languages. Okay, and also rural and urban settlements. Okay, so first heading is races means இனங்கள் சொல்லுவோம் தமிழ் and races has been defined as a biological grouping with a human species. So if we take races mean there will be a biological group will be there in the human species. Okay, the race is a group of people with more or less permanent distinguishing characteristic that are inherited. So if we take people means there are different type of characters will be there. Okay, so the character will be different from each other, and the most widely found human racial types are based on the visual traits such as head shape and also facial features and nose shape and eye shape and also color, skin color, stature, blood groups, etc. So based on these features, okay, இந்த பண்புகள் மூலிமா என்ன பண்ணுறாங்க, races will be classified into different types they are telling. Okay, and the major world human races are, okay, so there will be a major races will be there. Okay, first one is Caucasoid European and Negroid African and Mongoloid Asiatic and Australoid Australians. Okay, so these four major human races only we are going to study elaborately in this lesson. And Caucasoid, the Caucasoid is known as European race. Okay, so we can found in the European race, and this group is one with a fair skin and dark brown eyes and wavy hair and narrow nose. And okay, so these are the physical features, these are the characteristic of the Caucasoid. They have a fair skin, dark brown eyes and wavy hair and also narrow nose. The Caucasoid also found in Eurasia. Okay, so they are found in Eurasia. So human geography is the study of man and his surroundings to the natural environment. So what is the meaning of human geography mean? In order to study about the man and his surroundings with the natural environment. Okay, next one is Negroid. Negroid have a dark eyes and black skin, black woolly hairs and wide nose, long head and thick lips. So these are the characteristic of Negroid. Okay, where they have a dark eyes, black skin and black woolly hair and also widely nose, long head and also thick lips. They are living in different parts of the world. Okay, so they will live in the different parts of the world. And Mongoloids, the Mongoloid race is commonly known as the Asian American race. Okay, so this is commonly known as Asian and also American races. And the Mongoloids have the light yellow to brown skin. Okay, but they having a light yellow to brown skin and straight hair they will have, and flat face will be there and broad head and medium nose. So these are the characteristic of Mongoloids, and such peoples are found in Asia and Arctic region. Okay, so we can see this kind of people in where Asia and Arctic region. And Asteroids have a wide nose, okay, and curly hair, dark skin and short in height. Okay, so these are the some characteristic. They will have a wide nose and curly hair we know, dark skin and also short in height. They are living in Australia and Asia. Next, okay, next one is languages of India. India has a many languages and cultures. Okay, so in India we are following, we are communicating many languages and also following many cultures. Each state has its own language, though the national language is Hindi. Okay, our national, even though we are having national language Hindi, 22 major languages were spoken by about 90% population of the country. So 90% of the people are speaking 22 major languages. Okay, India follows Kashmiri, Urdu, Punjabi, Hindi, Rajasthani, Gujarati, Bengali and Assamese, etc. So these languages and all we are following. These languages are followed in North India. Okay, so these kind of languages and all they are following in North India. And the main languages of the Dravidian family are Tamil, Telugu, Kannada, Malayalam. So if we take Dravidian family means they are speaking these languages. What Tamil, Telugu, Kannada, Malayalam, etc. These languages are mainly spoken in southern India. Okay, And date and event: 11th July we are celebrating as a World Population Day, and 21st February International Mothers Language Day, and third Sunday in January every year World Religious Day, and 21st May the World Cultural Diversity Day we are celebrating. Okay, next, today usage of languages has changed. Okay, so the communication of languages may changed. It is often used as a communicational skill. Okay, so we are using languages for the purpose of communication. With the different means of communication and fast moving world, advanced in the technology helps in understanding of different languages very easily, with the easy access to electronic media and also along with the pronunciation. So we can able to communicate different languages through our technology development, and also with the easy access of electronic media. Okay, and we can easily access the pronunciation through electronic media. These technologies have really brought the world closer. Okay, so these languages getting world very much closer. Okay, so classification of urban settlements. The definition of urban areas as varies from our country to another. So the urban is a different from different varies varies from one country to another country. Some of the common basis of the classifications are size of the population. According to the size and occupational structure, administration, it will be differs. Okay, and first we are going to see about town is a town. Town is a general name for an urban place, usually a settlement meeting a prescribed minimum population threshold. Okay, so there will be a minimum populations only. That place called as a urban. Okay, so general name for town. Urban's general name is town. Okay, and population more than 5,000 people. Okay, so in that place, if 5,000 people only living, mean that is considered as a town. And based on function that the cities perform, they can be classified into following types of towns. Okay, so in the towns there will be administration and also cantonments and academic, etc. So these things only function in the towns. Okay, and city. The term city is generally applied to the large urban places with no strict definitions to separate it from smaller town. So the term city means generally applied for large urban places. Okay, and also city is a nucleated settlement with a multifunctional in character, including an established central business district. Okay, so in city mean there will be a many business industrial will be run. Okay, in India, an urban places with more than 1 lakh population is considered as a city. So if a population is more than 1 lakh, mean that is considered as a city. And mega city is a very large city, typically with a population of more than 10 million people. So in the place 10 million people population means that is considered as a mega city can be a single metropolitan area. Okay, so that is also considered as a single metropolitan area. Okay, and example Canton, Tokyo, Delhi, Mumbai, or some of the example called megacities. And the World Health Organization, shortly known as WHO, suggests that among other things, a healthy city must have a clean and safe environment. Okay, so healthy city means these things have to acquire clean and safe environment, meet the basic needs of all its inhabitants, and involves the community in a local government. Okay, so the local government involved in community activities and provide easily accessible health service. Okay, where they have to provide health service to the people. And megalopolis, the word megalopolis is given for a large conurbation span, 2 or more large cities whose total population exceed 10 million. Okay, so when 2 or more cities having exceed 10 million population means it is considered as a megalopolis. Okay, and the region made up of cities between Boston and Washington DC is well known megapolis. Okay, so these are the examples. Okay, for megalopolis, Boston and Washington DC. And in India, Kolkata is the largest urban area, which is a megalopolis. If you take India, means Kolkata is the largest urban. Okay, that is also considered as a megalopolis. And Gandhinagar, Surat, Vadodara, and Rajput in Gujarat are the important megalopolis cities in India. And conurbations. Conurbations is a region comprising of a number of cities, large towns, and other urban areas that through population's growth and physical expansions have merged to form one continuous urban or industrially developed area. So conurbation means one or more cities joined are large towns and other urban areas become very joined and expands the places for industrial purpose, okay, or some other purpose. And West Midland in India and Rahur in Germany, Randstad in Netherlands are the example of conurbations. And Mumbai in Maharashtra and Gurugram and Faridabad in Haryana, Noida in Uttar Pradesh are the common conurbations of cities of India. Okay. So satellite town. Okay, satellite town means a satellite town is a town designed to house the overpopulations of a major city, but it is located well beyond the limits of that city. Okay, so satellite town is which is designed in the overpopulations of a majority city. Okay, but it is built beyond the city place only. Satellite towns are generally located outside the rural urban fringe. Okay, so mostly they will build this kind of city and all outside of the rural urban places. And in India, most satellite towns are purely residential in character. So, but if we take India, means they are building satellite town in the residential areas only. Satellite towns are occasionally present look of twin towns such as Delhi and Dalmia Nagar in Rockets district of Bihar. They may be also connected with the roads. For example, Patna, Baruni, Varanasi and Hajipur. Okay, so these towns and are mostly connected with roads only. Okay, and smart city. In urban regions, a city which is very much advanced in terms of infrastructure, real estate, communications and market availability is called as a smart city. So if a smart city means these things will be in advanced place. Okay, and the first 10 smart cities of India are Bhubaneswar, Pune, Jaipur, Surat, Ludhiana, Kochi, Ahmedabad, and Solpur, New Delhi, and Udaipur. So if we take India, I mean these are the first smart cities, okay, in India. And if we take Tamil Nadu, means 12 major cities to be transferred as a smart cities. They are Chennai, Madurai, Tirunelveli, Tiruchirappalli, Tanjore, Tirupur, Salem, and Velur, Coimbatore, Thoothukudi, Dindigul, and Erode. Okay, these are the smart cities in Tamil Nadu. And the next one is difference between rural and urban. Rural areas have predominantly primary activities. Okay, say they will do primary activities like agriculture only, and urban areas have the dominations of secondary and tertiary activities. So we take urban mean they will do based on the works of industries and tertiary means service activities they will do. And sparsely populated means there will be a decreased number of population will be there. And densely population means in urban means many people will increased population will be there. Okay, and village and hamlet, கிராமம் இருக்கும் குக்கிராமம் இருக்கும், இதெல்லாம் சேர்ந்து தான் ரூரல்னு சொல்கிறோம். அண்ட் சிட்டிஸ் அண்ட் டவுன்ஸ், நகரங்கள் அண்ட் நகரம் இருக்கும் அப்படின்னு சொல்கிறோம். இதுதான் urban place. And agriculture works, okay, so they will do rural and all, they will do based on agriculture works only. And here if we take urban mean they will do non-agricultural works. Okay, we already seen that based on industrial and tertiary activities. And simple and relaxed life, they will live in rural life people are living simple and relaxed life. And if we take urban people mean they will have a fast and complicated life. Okay, thank you students.